This conference will now be recorded.
So in the previous session, we have discussed about the tab components, and we have discussed what exactly the Lightning tab components, how to prepare the tabs in Lightning framework, and what components we need to use to prepare the tab components in Lightning Web Components, like the tab set in the Lightning tab, and what is the hierarchy between these two components and how to use them, how to add the tabs, how to place the required visual appearance controls in each and every tab we have discussed in the previous session. Now, have you tried with these options? Feeling comfortable with the properties? Now, next. Now let's see, today we are going to discussing about Lightning card component and the progress indicator. So what exactly the Lightning card and what it indicates, and what are the various parts that we have in Lightning card, and what exactly each part indicates, what is the significance of each part, we'll see, and how to prepare this Lightning card component, and what are the various places in which we can use this Lightning card, and what properties are available, how to use them, we'll see one by one. Now let's see. So Lightning card is very important component which we are using in different places of your application development. Whenever we are working on the real-time implementations in so many places of your Salesforce R, we have used this Lightning card component. Let me show you what are the various places in which they have used this Lightning card. Now I'm going to my Salesforce org now. In my Salesforce org, we are having this component. This is the default user interface. In this default user interface, we are having this component. This entire thing is nothing but one Lightning component. Now, in this Lightning component here, this is nothing but a Lightning card, where we are having this header part. In this header part, we are having this title. We are having few buttons which can be used to perform some actions. We are having the actual content part here, which can be represented inside my Lightning card. We can have the title, we can have these actions, that means the buttons which can be used to perform the actions, and this is the content part where exactly we can represent the required content inside this Lightning card, and if required we can able to have, okay, the footer part also. Now let's see. When I go to my application, let's see, I'm opening a record. Open a record. This is a Lightning card. This component also called as a Lightning card, which contains the header part. In this header part, we are having this a title, we have this actions part, we are having this content part. Okay, we have title part, actions part, content part. When you go to the related here, related records, now this is a Lightning card. This is a Lightning card which contains the header part. In this header, we are having this a title part, actions part, content part. At the last, we are having footer part. Okay, next. When you come down, opportunities. This is also a Lightning card. We have cases. This is also Lightning card. Notes and attachment. This is also Lightning card. Partners. This is also lightning card. So we are using this lightning card component in so many places of our application development. Each and every related list what we have inside my recorded detail page, that each related list has been represented in the form of lightning card component. Now this is called as a compact layout. This compact layout is completely represented with the help of lightning card component. Now, in this case, what exactly this lightning card component, what is the use? Basically, lightning card component is used to form a container. Okay, it is used to form a container around a piece of information. That means we are going to be representing some information about a record where we can show the title and we can show the type subtitle. We can see the record details information also. It may be one record, multiple records also we can represent. On this record, we can able to perform some actions by using this button controls. So to combine all these functionalities in one place, we are using the help of lightning card. So, lightning card component is used to form a container around a piece of information. Whatever the information you are going to represent related to the record, the whole information we can combine by using a layer that is called as lightning card. In that lightning card, we can arrange the content in different places. The record name we can show at the title place. Button controls we can place at the actions place. And we can show the record content also, and we can add some related footer information also, depends upon your requirement. So now here in this case, as part of this lightning card, it's like as a container around a piece of information. We can show some content inside this lightning card. It may be one record details also, multiple records also we can represent inside that lightning card. Now, when you go to this lightning card, you will be having four parts will be available here. As part of this lightning card, you will be having four parts. Then, how this lightning card will look like, okay, now let's see. Now then how this lightning card look like, okay, now let's see. For example, this is a lightning card. This is the lightning card component. Now in this lightning card, you will be having four parts. What are those four parts? Now let's see. Now we are having this four parts. As part of this lightning card, we are having four parts are available. These are the four parts are available in this lightning card. Now, this part is called as title part. This is called as title part. And this second part, right side part is called as actions part. This is called as actions part. This part is called as the actual content part or the body part. And then at the last, you will be having footer part. Footer part. So these are the four parts are available as part of your lightning card. So lightning card component contains these four parts: title, actions, body or content, and the footer. These are the four parts are available as part of this lightning card. Then what exactly the title part? What is this actions part? What is this content part? What is this footer part? Now let's see. Basically, title part is used to indicate the title for your lightning card or to give the caption. to give the information about the record. So in order to represent the information of the record, we are going to be using the help of title part, which is used to specify the title or the caption for the lightning card. Now, here I would like to place a small image over here. I would like to represent a small image. For the lightning card, we can able to place a small icon also. I would like to place the icon inside this. Whatever the icon that you want, we can able to place that icon inside this. Okay, we can place an icon. And then we can represent the title. Okay, what will be the title you would like to show, that we can specify. I'm indicating the title over here, like for example, account. I'm indicating the title account. Here I would like to show the content here, okay, with the name, okay, the record name I would like to represent, like some edge communications. This is the record name here. I'm representing this. So now here I'm representing the record, okay, which will be an account record. This is the account record name. This record details I would like to represent inside my content part. Now here in this actions part, I would like to place the button controls. Whatever the buttons are required to perform some actions, all those buttons I would like to represent it over here. I'm representing a group of buttons over here. I'm representing a group of buttons. I'm placing some group of button controls. Now, for these buttons, I'm giving this captions. Like I would like to specify edit, delete, sharing. Like that, here I would like to place some button controls which can be used to perform certain actions as well. Now, here we can show the actual content of your lightning record. So whatever the edge communication account record that we have related to the record, whatever the content you want to represent, we can place that content over here inside this place. Inside this place, we can able to represent the content here. I would like to place the content. I would like to place some content over here. For that one, I would like to have this is a small table. I would like to represent a small table over here. In this table, I would like to show the recorded detailed information. I would like to show the recorded detailed information. Now, I want to show the content over here, like the record name, that means account name, rating value, rating value, and the industry name, annual revenue, account type, ownership, account number, I would like to represent contact number here, and then fax number, website name, billing city, billing state, customer priority, active status. Now we can able to represent that field names. And then we can give the values over here. For each and every field, I'm giving this values. That means record values. Now the account name is, for example, Edge Communications. Edge Communications. And the rating value will be hot. We are giving the rating value as hot. Industry is some manufacturing. And the annual revenue some 20 lakhs. Customer type is customer direct. Ownership I'm indicating as some private. Account number some CID hyphen 5009031. Contact number I'm giving the value plus 918833990022. Fax number also I'm indicating some 040. Now I'm giving some value. And then website name I would like to indicate www.somereadylabs.com. Billing city I would like to indicate some Bangalore. Billing state some Karnataka. Customer priority high and the active status yes. So we have given the details here. So this is the content. Not only representing one record, we can show multiple record details also inside this card content part. This is the content part here. In this content part or body of this lighting card, we can show the content either a single record details or multiple records also in the form of a table or structure. So when moving forward, we'll see how can we use a component called as lighting data table. By using that lighting data table, how can we show a tabular structure inside my lighting component to show the multiple records also inside this. Now, we can show the record content here. And then you will be having the footer part. In this footer part, we can show the required information, copyrights information also we can specify. I would like to indicate at the rate copyrights reserved. Salesforce.com. Copyrights reserved at the rate Salesforce.com. I'm giving some footer information. So this is how the lighting card look like. As part of this lighting card component, so this is a look and feel of your card component, which will be having these four parts, where we can have the title part and the actions part and the content or the body part and the footer part. Okay. Now, so in this case here, how can we use this lighting card component? What kind of properties are available? Now let's see with the practical use case. Okay. Now, make a note of this one, lighting card. Lighting card component is used to Form a container around the piece of information. Around the piece of information. Lightning card component is used to form a container around the piece of information. We can represent either one item or multiple items inside the lightning card. Inside the lightning card, which can be used to perform the related operations. Which can be used to perform the related operations. Lightning card component contains the below four parts. First one title, second one actions, third one content or body, fourth one footer part. These are the four parts. Title part is used to represent, to specify the title or caption for the lightning card. Action part. This is used to specify the list of button components can be used to perform the actions on the lightning card. Content or body. This part is used to represent the required content inside the card. We can place either one or multiple records inside the content. Footer part. It is used to specify the footer or copyrights information to be visible on the card. These are the four parts are available. Now, the properties. What kind of properties are available? Now, let's see. The first property is icon name property. To specify the icon name. What icon you would like to show on the lightning card, to specify that icon name, we are using this property, which can be referencing from Lightning Design System. And then title property. to specify the tooltip text message for the card. Third one, variant, to specify the appearance of the lightning card. We are having two variants are available, like as a base variant, narrow variant. And the fourth one, footer property, to specify the footer information. These are the four properties are available for this lightning card. Done with the properties? Now, now let's see. So when coming to this lightning card, here we can able to specify the title information. But generally it will be accepting only one line of content. But here I'm placing two lines of content over here. I'm placing two lines of content. So these are two lines of content I am combining into a single element I need to place inside that. Okay, generally in the titles place, it will accept the content in only one line. But I want to write this content in two lines over here to indicate this is an account record, this is the name of the record over here. So both I would like to show in two different lines. In this case, we need to represent this content here. This is the account record, and then this is the name of that record here. So we need to combine this information into a single element, and then we have to place at the title place. So in that case, whenever if you want to place the multiple elements inside this specific part of that lightning card, it may be at the title place, it may be at the actions place, because here also we are placing multiple buttons. This is one button, this is second button, this is the third button here. So generally it will accept only one component, but we are placing three components over here. Three buttons are available. In that case, we need to combine these three buttons into a single one. We need to represent at the actions place over here. Now, in this case, whenever if you want to represent some multiple content inside that title part or the actions part, then we are using the help of this div tag. So this is the content here. We would like to use div tag. Division tag. Here we can show the content. What is the content you would like to represent? I want to show the content as account. and then I'm giving a break tag. And in the next line, I would like to show the content that is edge communications. Edge communications. This whole content I would like to place inside the title part. So we have to use that inside the div tag, use a property called as slot property. When you go to the ARA framework, there also we have discussed this functionality. There we are using inside the div tag, we are using attribute property over there. But now, as part of your there we have used ARA attribute. Now, here in this case here, we are going to be using division tag, and there we can specify the property equals to slot property. In this slot property, we have to use that part where you want to show at the title place. So div tag slot equals to title. Suppose if you want to show the same content in your ARA framework, then how we have implemented over there? Now let me explain. In that case, we have to use ARA set. By ARA set. Here we are placing this content over here. This content we are representing in title space. So we are using a property called as attribute property equals to title. We have written like this here. By using this ARA set, we are going to be combining a collection of elements into a group. Then this group of elements we are representing in the lightning card at the titles place. So for that one, we have used ARA set in ARA framework. But now, as part of Lightning Wave components, we are using div tag. In the slot property, we have to specify where exactly the content should be get visible. Now, like the similar way here also, we are placing three buttons over here. We need to specify division by division tag. Here we need to place the buttons. Lightning button label equals to edit. Label equals to delete. Label equals to sharing. Now this all these buttons I want to place inside that actions part. So you can specify slot equals to actions. Okay. So if you're placing one information, one element, then fine. If you want to place multiple elements content, then we need to combine that content into a single content by using this div tag, and we can use that slot property. Through the slot property, we can indicate where exactly this content should be visible inside your lightning card. At what part of your lightning card this content should visible, that we can decide by using slot property. Okay, understood the concept now? Next, because the changes are available from ARA framework to Lightning Web Component framework. Now make a note of this one. While representing the multiple elements inside the Lightning card, we have to combine the elements into a single element by using division tag, and we can represent the content at the required place in the lightning card by using slot property as below. Just a minute, I will be back. So now let's see how can we use these properties to design a lightning card. Okay, now let me show you with the practical. For example, I want to design this component now. This exact component I would like to design, okay, by using this lightning web components. In RA framework, we have discussed this kind of functionality. So the similar kind of features how to build by using lightning web components, we'll see with the practical. How can we use these properties? How can we place the required buttons and the components inside that each and every part of this lightning card? Now let's see. Now let me create a new lightning web component. Create a lightning web component. I'm giving the name as lightning card component. Select the default folder. Let's go to the template file to design the component now. I would like to use a division tag and I want to use the lightning card. I would like to use lightning card. In this lightning card, I would like to use that icon. Icon name equals to standard account icon because I would like to represent this account record icon over here. You will be having this icon inside the Lightning Design System. Go to the Lightning Design System, go to these icons. So now we are having account icon. Inside this standard, we are having account icon is available here. If you want to go for that lead icon, then just you can able to specify the lead icon also. This is the lead icon. If you want like as contact icon, we can specify the contact icon also. This is a contact record icon, which we can able to see it over here. When you go to the contact record, we can see this icon. These icons are built in available in the Lightning Design System. So I would like to represent the account record icon here. That's what I'm using. Standard icon, which is the icon name as account. Next. Now, inside this selecting card, I would like to show the content. Now I want to represent this content here. When you open this account record, I want to show this name. Account, which will be in the normal format. Burlington Textile Corporation of America, which will be in that bold format. So I would like to show that content. In order to show the content here, I would like to use that division tag. We have to specify the property slot property equals to title. In the title's place, please represent the content. I want to show account. And then I'm giving a break tag. I would like to move the cursor to next line. In the bold format, I would like to represent the content, that is Burlington Textile Corporation of America. Burlington Textile Corporation of America. Now, this is the content which I would like to represent at the title's place. Let me save this one. Let me access this component inside my application. Now let me go to my developer console. Let me access that application. Now I would like to represent that component name. Lightning card component. Let's run this. Let's run the application. Now we can able to see that content. So now at the titles place, we are able to see the content account, and then at the below, we can able to show that content Burlington Textile Corporation of America. So that here we can show that icon, and then beside the icon, we can show that content. Now this is the title part. Now I would like to represent the actions part. In this actions part, I would like to place the various buttons. These are the buttons I would like to place. Follow, new contact, new case, new note, and then I would like to place some button menu here. This entire component already we have discussed in the previous sessions. In the previous sessions already we have discussed during the button group component I showed you practically. Let me take that code. Now, during that button group component we have prepared that. Simple buttons. Live server is only for JavaScript, not for Lightning Web Components. Now, let me go to that. We have placed this button components. And the button group component I would like to collect. This is the button menu. Now we are having this. This is the content here. Follow button, and we are having new contact, new note, new case. Beside that, we are having that button menu here. In this button menu, we are having so many menu items. Let me copy this entire div tag here. I would like to place like now. Here I am going to be using this. The whole division tag which I would like to place it over here. Now this content I would like to place so that I'm using slot equals to okay action. Slot equals to actions. In the titles place I'm representing this content. In the actions place we are placing this content here. Let's see. Deploy the code to your Salesforce arc. Let's refresh this screen. Now at the actions place, we are able to see this button components here. We are having this follow button, new contact, new note, new case. And then once you click on this, okay, expand that, we can able to see that button menu will be getting available over here. So we are able to prepare the title part, we are able to prepare actions part. Now the content part we can able to prepare. Now as part of this content part, we can able to show the required content. It's like as a HTML type. We need to prepare that HTML okay, table over here. Now in the table, we can represent the content whatever you want. Then how can we do that? Now let me show you. If we want to show some footer content also, like for example, we can represent. I would like to represent division tag. Slot equals to footer. Here I would like to represent lightning badge. Label equals to, I would like to specify now new contact. Lightning badge. Label equals to send the email. Lightning badge. Label equals to now active. If you want to represent some footer content here, we can able to represent that footer content also. I'm representing some badges here, lighting badges I would like to represent. Now we are representing this. He is a new contact here. Now the send email and the active option. Whatever the options are required, we are representing over here. Now this is the title part. This is the content part, so the actions part. This is the footer part. Now here I would like to place the actual content. What content you would like to represent that we can show over here. Now, let me go back to this. For this content, we no need to specify any division here. Directly we can represent the content. If you are not indicating any slot property, that means it will be considered as your content part. Now I would like to show the content here. I'm using this division. I want to show the content here. I would like to specify the table, HTML table. In this table, I would like to use the table row. In this table row, I would like to specify the table headings. That means the headings of this table here, like as a name of the record or some rating value. Table heading industry, table heading annual revenue, table heading contact number, table heading fax number, table heading account type, table heading ownership, table heading customer priority, table heading active status. These are the columns I would like to represent inside the table. Now in each and every column we need to pass some values. So prepare one more table row. In this table row we need to pass the table data, TD. You know this, all these table tags and all these things we have discussed in our starting sessions as well. Now the table data I would like to represent. Industry value, sorry, the first one, rating value. I'm giving this rating value as some wow. Second column data. Industry I'm indicating as some communications. Annual revenue, some 5 crores. And then after that I would like to represent contact number. Plus 91, I'm giving some value. Fax number. I would like to specify 040, I'm giving some value. Now I would like to specify the account type, that will be installation partner, and the ownership private. Customer priority some high, active status some yes. So whatever the columns you have defined over here, for each and every column we can pass a value in the same order here. So we are passing the rating value first, and then industry, annual revenue, phone and the fax, customer type, and then we are going to be indicating the ownership, customer priority value, active status. Now let's see. Save this content now. Let's refresh this screen now. Now we can see the content. Whatever the content that we are representing, that content will be getting visible to you. So we can able to see that rating value, industry, annual revenue, contact number, and the fax number, account type, ownership, customer priority, active status, all these values we can represent. So depends upon the business needs, whatever the content you want to show, we can represent. Suppose if you want to show some more, one more record details, then just we can able to add one more table row, and we can add one more record as well here. We can add one more record. Here I'm giving the value heart. I'm indicating as a technology. This will be 40 lakhs. This will be prospect. Customer priority, some medium. Active status, yes. I'm representing one more content here. That means one more record details. So not only representing one record, multiple record details also we can able to represent inside your lighting card. So we can show the multiple record content also inside this. So depends upon the business needs, we can able to configure your lighting card and then place the required okay, content at the different places. At the title part, we can able to place some content. In actions part, we can place some content, and this is the content part. This is the footer part. So depends upon your requirement, we can specify this. Okay, understood the concept now? So this is how we can use Lightning Card component as part of your Lightning Web Component framework. These are the various tags and the properties that we are using in order to prepare Lightning Card. Clear up to this one? Feeling comfortable with these features? Let me place this code. Design a Lightning Web Component to represent the account record details in the form of card component. Now, next one we'll see the concept of okay progress indicator and the data binding. How can we use that JavaScript code? Okay, we'll see in the next session. Next session will be on Monday. This weekend we don't have the sessions. Okay, next session will be on Monday again at same timings. Okay, but do the practice on this feature here because from Monday onwards I would like to focus on JavaScript code. How can we write that JavaScript code? How to invoke that code from Lightning Web Component? Okay, we'll see practically to implement client-side functionalities, and then I will enter into server-side controllers also, and then I will show you how to perform the DML operations, how to query the records also through SOQL query without writing SOQL query through JavaScript. How to query, how to insert, how to update, how to delete. Everything we'll see with the practical concept. There we are using the help of a feature called as decorators. In your Apex programming, we are having the concept of okay, access specifieds like private, public, and then protected, global. Like that, we are having some decorators are available in Lightning Web Component, like as we are having track decorator, API decorator. Okay, we are having that various decorators are available. So how to use those decorators, how to make that visibility of that component, that means JavaScript properties, how to provide parent-child communications between these two components, we'll see practically one by one. Parent to child, child to parent, okay, everything we'll see practically one by one. So from now onwards, concepts will be a bit typical, completely different. Okay, so that here practice is very important. Till now, we have concentrated on designing part. Now we'll be entering into practical concept by using JavaScript. How to do some actions on this input values, we'll see practically from Monday onwards. Okay? Now, but don't miss those features. Features are very important from Monday onwards. So the next session will be on Monday again at same timings. Thank you.